Hello, I'm Brad Charbonneau. I'm a clinical social worker and I work on Betterhelp part-time. Betterhelp is an online therapy platform, and right now they're offering one of the best bonuses for therapists who sign up to work on the platform. If a therapist sees a client within 2 weeks of signing up, they're eligible for a $1,000 bonus as long as they live in the United States. That's one of the best bonuses I've seen, and I wanted to help get the word out as far as for therapists signing up. If you decide that you do want to sign up during any point in this video, you're welcome to look at the description and use my link, or to contact me in order to ask further questions at my contact information below. The BetterHelp is geared towards independently licensed therapists, such as clinical social workers, licensed professional counselors, marriage and family therapists, or psychologists, just to name a few. And it's been a wonderful source of income during this time of inflation because they always have referrals coming in. So if you're used to working in a private practice setting, it is a very nice addition to that private practice of always having referrals come in that are cash pay. And with cash pay, they usually are more dependable clients and more invested. The other benefit that I like with BetterHelp is that you're able to read the description of why they're seeking out services in order to determine if they're appropriate for services before you take them on as a client. Normally, if a patient has been suicidal within the last couple weeks, I'll normally decline to see them or refer them to a clinic that does offer medication and counseling, because this is just a counseling platform. So normally with BetterHelp, I mostly gear it towards seeing clients who are dealing with stress management, or adjustment, or relationship issues. The other benefit of working on the platform is you can do subspecialties such as couples counseling, LGBT, or working with children. I usually gear it towards anxiety, depression, and working with the LGBT community. But the options are pretty wide, so it's been really neat to kind of get to know how the platform works. The other question I sometimes get is about the session structure. They offer video, voice, and messaging sessions. I don't offer the messaging sessions for me, just because I don't think that they're going to be as clinically beneficial and there's more liability for me. So I just offer voice sessions or video sessions, and I offer for patients to send me a message and I'll respond within 24 hours. The other aspect about it is BetterHelp only pays up to 45 minutes, so I normally structure my schedule from 6 p.m. to 6:45, 6:45 to 7:30, 7:30 to 8:15, and 8:15 to 9, and then a couple hours on Saturday. Because they cap it at 45, then I structure it that way. But generally, the patients normally come just because they are more invested, I think, doing cash pay. The other aspect is the documentation for BetterHelp tends to be a lot easier than working in a more formal clinical setting, because it is geared mostly towards stress management patients. So my documentation tends to be more intervention based rather than going into as much detail, because we're not billing insurance. The other aspect of BetterHelp that I like is that they have worksheets built in that you can assign to clients, as well as the treatment plan function is built in too. And it becomes very interactive because the client is able to rate how their treatment is going, and they're able to send messages or do reviews, and it becomes a little bit more interactive, I think, than just working in a clinical setting, in a clinic, with it being an online setting. Additionally, I like that I can work from home, and if I have a no-show, then I can kind of go do other things and come back to it. So that's been really nice. And I can also change the schedule if I need to take a day off, or modify the schedule throughout the week if needed. So that's been really helpful for it being a part-time job. The other aspect people ask about is, what's the pay like? BetterHelp pays based on the number of hours you do in a given week. So if you bill 5 hours, they'll pay $30 an hour. And then if you bill the next 5 hours, they would add $5 to it. So it'd be $35 an hour for the next 5 hours. and then $40 an hour for the next 5 hours. So it's on a tiered system. So it goes all the way up to 70 per hour based on the number of hours you've done. And they also offer a stipend for health insurance for people who work on the platform full time. Their pay is okay, but it still is pretty good, I think, for if you're used to working in a clinical an agency. The other aspect is I keep my own private insurance for liability. I usually use CPH just to kind of cover myself in addition to Betterhelp. And they also have the help feature that you can click on in order to ask further questions. This is a very brief introduction about how the platform works. My main goal for this video was just to kind of give a little bit of information about it and to let people know that currently they're offering that $1,000 bonus for new therapists who sign up and who have a session within 2 weeks, because it is a really great deal, especially before the holidays. If you have further questions, you are welcome to email me, call me, or send a message. You can see my contact information below. I request that if this information was useful, that you use my link to sign up, and I hope you have a great day.